see is a technological advancement that takes us to a new place, a new ability to speed the level of information to our source in faster time, which is completely groundbreaking. The ability to send images directly from location without having to go back to a computer and import your images, ingest them, and send them out somewhere or edit it right there in the field is an enormous step forward. In many ways, it's an evolution of sorts in communication itself.
Get ready for a color explosion in Dallas this weekend. Dallas Bloom starts tomorrow.
People have to believe they can communicate ideas. You're talking about being able to move an idea from the person who has the idea to the people who want to hear it, to disseminate it through people.
It eliminates the requirement that we have massive amounts of gear. That's the big thing. This is a meeting of technology that's taking place in cameras. A 35mm DSLR, we call them hybrid cameras, that can shoot high-def video with the meeting of technology and the infrastructure of high-speed networks. Joining the two together creates that ability to send that high-def video in ways we couldn't do before. That's an evolution of communication.
LTE is going to make it possible to kind of get the best of both worlds, if you will. It makes the professionals as fast as the amateurs to be able to get the news, but in a much higher quality fashion than the amateurs might be able to do it in.
If you're shooting a house fire in the morning, excellence is shooting it and getting up on the web before the fire department puts the fire out. So if you could get the same kind of real-time turnaround off a DSLR as you can off an iPhone, that'd be terrific.
The louder the protesters get, I'm sure the louder the motorcycles rent, which is, of course, every motorcycle rider.
The moment I can get one person there with one piece of equipment, the world is there. So anytime you can use the technology to provide the information, I think it's dynamite.
Even television stations have struggled with that. When they take their live sat trucks out, that's an enormous operation. They also have narrow windows of ability to do that when they're sending information. Now you can do it from pretty much anywhere, even a minor event, and get that information out there quickly.
The difficulty with the old way of doing things is that you have to make an appointment to get the idea. You know, it's like a train coming in. You have to be able to sit there and you have to be there at the station when the train comes by to pick it up. Well, now you don't have to do that. You literally have a system where the idea, you can access it anywhere. You will have almost immediately access to the picture. What we're talking about is combining his expertise with immediacy and creating something that we really don't have right now.
The system that we're talking about here doesn't just send it directly to viewers, which is another significant aspect here, that it goes through software and it therefore goes through the traditional editorial review process. And that's important as journalists.
It used to be pretty much impossible for a shop like ours to compete with, say, a local TV station, because you needed the microwave capability to send any kind of near real-time images or real-time images downstream. But nowadays you can have an ENG capability in your pocket. That's a big change. That's a revolution.